Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, a very proud and lawful Sphinx met up with a very strong and crazy Boar god, and the two of them got together, and they liked each other very, very much, and I made a deck around it. So, the idea of this crazy Jeskai deck is to play Ilharg the R-Azor, attack with it, and cheat in R-Azor the Lawbringer. When R-Azor enters the battlefield, each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells until that player's next turn, and whenever it attacks, you may pay white, blue, blue, X, gain X life, draw X cards. So bringing this in with haste, drawing a bunch of cards, and then even doing it the following turn if absolutely necessary, although usually once is enough. Just giving this crazy thing a try. I've got a few other creatures that can come down earlier if necessary that can also get played off the R-Azor, being God Eternal Kefnet and Crackling Drake. I have a whole bunch of Teferis to keep everybody busy. I have Deafening Clarion to either gain a bunch of life or sweep the opponent's creatures. And I have some early Shocks and Lightning Strikes to keep red mages from killing me too fast and Planeswalkers from running away with the game while I set up my nonsense. And of course, Opt helps put some nonsense together. That's really it. It's a straightforward deck with a simple goal. Do something cool with R-Azor the Lawbringer. 26 lands to make sure I get to play everything on time. All of the expensive mana base, followed by the mountain and the island. So I don't think there's much to say. I just want to see if, when, how often I can make this happen. So let's go play some games. HauntedFlower.com has thousands of licensed apparel designs. Licensed means it is legal for me to use the trademark, the logos and such, and I paid a lot of money to make them, so please check it out. Game of Thrones t-shirts help you remember better times when characters you liked were still alive. Magic the Gathering mana symbol pants. Magic the Gathering mana symbol sleep pants. I don't always wear pants when I stream, but when I do, I wear these. All this and more shipped worldwide at hauntedflower.com. Use the promo code CGB to save 10% and support the channel at the same time. Well, they won't kill us quickly. Let's stir up some trouble. Unless they know how to play creatures with 4 toughness, then we're in trouble. I'll enter tapped. I don't know yet how relatively important life total will be. Cinder Barrens. Wonder what that means. So 26 lands, 4 ops. Will I spend time mana screwed this game? Not yet. It's probably coming, but not quite yet. Black-red Dragon's Horde. Uh-oh. I think they might play large creatures, and they'll get value off this Dragon's Horde. So I'm already in trouble. There's no question. This is not looking good. Sarkhan's Unsealing. And now they get 4 damage of value too. But Kefnet has 5 toughness. So let's get her on the battlefield. So if we start drawing spells, we can duplicate them and do something with them. In the meantime, I don't know. Maybe I can just burn my opponent out. I have 11 points here. And I can gain all this life. So if they can't remove the Kefnet, and if their creatures aren't quite big enough to block it, maybe we just get in. Never mind. That's pretty big. I guess I'm taking 5. If you decline, 5 damage. Okay. Alright. Decline to reveal. Let's play you for 3 damage and lifelink. And let's shock this baby out of the way so that we also gain some life back. And see how many dragons our opponent has to spam us with. It was a rough hand to begin with. A 2-lander out of this deck is not really what you're looking for, but on the play it's tough to mulligan, as it's hard to get a better grip. Yeah, you can go back in the deck. I'm pretty sure I'd love to draw you again, unless I don't draw a land here. Then it gets rough, but we did draw a land. So Teferi can take out the Unsealing.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
4 damage to any target. That can, of course, include Teferi. That's pretty tough. I think it's better if I draw, though. If the dragon has haste, I can't quite kill the Teferi, right? So, let's try to set up a little bit. Let's see, maybe we can get lucky. If our opponent had another dragon, I think they'd play it rather than Vraska's Contempt the God Eternal Kefnet. But what do I know? I know nothing, Jon Snow. So that's... Ow. Here's the Hellion. And it looks like I'll get a shot to just Lightning Strike this away, which feels like it has to be the right play at this stage. Get that off the battlefield. Let's see what we find with Teferi here. Or land. I'll take it at this point. We have some very expensive cards in the deck that would love to come down. And here is a Kefnet to defend our Teferi. We can also set up an opt on our turn, possibly revealing another spell and getting it duplicated off Kefnet. It might be free, and that's a great price. So with Dragon's Hordes, and another Dragon's Horde, do we have a dragon? We have a dragon egg. Well, that will charge up the hordes. I don't think there's any advantage to hitting any kind of a shock removal Clarion yet. So we'll let that resolve. When this dies, they get a 2/2 little Drakey thing that we can shoot down pretty easily. But for now, the important part is that they get 2 nice draws. Alright, let's see what we find with this opt. Time Raveler, what do you do? Bouncing the Dragon Egg isn't very good. Our opponent's not going to counter anything. Bouncing the Sarkhan's Unsealing, I guess that can cost a turn. Because it's really hard to play the Unsealing and a dragon in the same turn. Unless it's an egg, which doesn't trigger. I could bottom and go for kind of the greedy draw off the top, but if that's going to happen, I'm going to draw it next turn anyway. So, I guess I'll take you, but let's not reveal it. And a mountain, let's not reveal that either. Keep plus into Teferi. Will this be the spell we're looking for? Land. Alright. Teferi Time Raveler can come down. Let's get you back in the hand. At least make it tricky for the opponent to use. Ooh, Crackling Drake, is that the play? I think it is, especially after setting this back. Let's get this Drake on. Boar is here. Down to 14. We're definitely in range of doing some serious damage. Vyrix Double Dragon. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of sauce. A lot of dragons hoarding going on. So let's see. If we Lightning Strike, next turn we can Clarion, and then we can also get rid of one dragon, shoot the other. If we Lightning Strike the face and the opponent's at 11, and we play both of these next turn, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 11? 1, 2, 3, 7, 11. Okay. Bang. Let's do it. Looks fun. Reveal for the lulz. Get that out of here.
You need to take a time out.
Play you. Lifelink and 3 damage. Oh, wait, that makes a 2/2. I forgot about that, you guys. I really did. I thought I had him, but I don't have him, do I? No, I do not. In that case, I guess I need to force a trade out with the Vyrix. That would be better, because if, well, the opponent might not block. And they might block both, which would cost me both. But I guess if that happens, I can play the Boar. Little mistake here. I forgot about the Dragon Egg making a flyer. Alright. The cocky reveal of the R-Azor might get me. Some would say serves you right for not playing tight. Trying to have a little fun. but you might. I'm not going to get mad at you if that's how you feel. I probably deserve it. Let's see if the opponent can remove the R-Azor. They have a lot of cards to draw off these hordes. They have been a little mana constricted, though. Another Vraska's Contempt. Alright. Back in the deck with you. We'll keep it coming like that. Card and card, probably. Land drop, Evolving Wilds. So Rakdos Dragon so far. I wonder if it's Grixis. No. No blue source out of nowhere.
I'll protect you.
Let's drop off the Azor. Our opponent can't play instants, and they can't play sorceries this turn, and they can't play things at instant speed. So Teferi and Azor teaming up here to lock the opponent at least out of getting rid of this with any instant or sorcery. Instead, it's Virix the Bladewing. No lightning striking face this time after the crucial miscalculation last time. And there's another card draw. It just keeps on coming. Alright, there's a shock as well. We can double burn these out of the way, or we can give up to Fairy, draw a card, and bounce one of them, and then pay for a nice big Sphinx's Revelation type effect. Which I think is better. That way we save the burn spells to go face with if the opponent doesn't block. Hiya! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the action. Yeah. Pew! Glorious. That's the way we do it. And there's the chump. Love it. I mean, the opponent does have a lot of card draw. This game might get really grindy from here. Should I hold open a shock? I'm not sure exactly what would be the point of a shock here. Well, I'm going to have to discard anyway, but it's easy to discard a land. Let's save the life point. This game isn't quite over because of how much I've botched it. Sarkhan's Unsealing returns. There's a Vraska's Contempt, and we did draw another Azor, notably. We've got 2 more in the deck, though. There's another Boar God. Let's deploy some threats, shall we? So we'll get our God Eternals on the battlefield, threaten to do some attacking next turn. We've got the Drake to flash in and draw a card and then return to our hand, which can be fun. If it doesn't die in the process somehow. Both are bigger than a Sarkhan's Unsealing activation, which is crucial. Here's a Hellion. Does the opponent have another Hellion to get rid of our cards? A Golden Demise. Alright. So, God Eternal Kefnet can go back in the deck. R-Azor, not so much. We'll just play the other one. Get some fresher draws. Alright. Strike that away. I guess we could have Clarioned it as well, but I'd rather save that for when I can use the lifelink trigger. Do I play the Drake? Seems like too easy of an unsealing target. I like forcing the opponent to continue getting rid of the R-Azor. It was pretty tricky for them last turn. They needed an activation and a Golden Demise. Double Unsealing, though, can do it. Pretty great game. I did throw it early. I'm always going to have to remember that, but if I couldn't have won that turn, we would have played on. Okay, we'll put it in. Third from the top. Down to 14. It's definitely working. The opponent's Dragon's Hordes have drawn them like their deck. That is not another Azor, which is what I really need. Alright, we'll see what our opponent has for us this turn. I guess I could get rid of the Demanding Dragon so it doesn't get a chance to attack me. It sucks to pay out all that mana that way, but feels like I have to do it. Definitely losing the card advantage war despite drawing massive amount of cards with Azor earlier. Can the opponent clear it again? I'm confident they can. They should certainly have the tools. Yep, Vyrix is here. And there's a Golden Demise. Golden Demise doing good work for the opponent in this game. We'll decline. We need some pretty great top decks, and we're probably dead next turn. So, here's the Raise Boar. The opponent just needs a dragon here with the Unsealings, and that should do it. So close to the dream, but certainly did not make it work. Captive Audience for the lulz. All you need, though, all you need is another dragon. They don't play one. I'll discard my hand, thank you. Maybe we top deck Azor. Maybe not. The opponent might want to kill me with the Captive Audience for style points. Card draw, card draw. Yeah, they're trying to kill me with that for style points. Alright. You get zombies. My god. Here we go. But I don't get the trigger? Oh no, my deck is a disaster. I thought I'd get the trigger when it enters the battlefield. Whenever it attacks. I got no trigger. Rules. That's a nasty moment. It's not great, you guys. It's not great. This might be my worst video ever. And the opponent's even playing with me. They're just toying with me. I deserve this. I deserve every bit of this. Oh my god, come on. What a trash pile. That's what I get for trying to brew. Let's just conclude this video by saying I am the worst brewer ever. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully with a deck that works. Goodbye.